Today I am making an effort to grow bigger onions. Forgive my squinting, it's really bright out here and it's pretty windy, so I hope you can hear me. But I've noticed that my onions have not really done too much. They've grown really tall leaves, but I'm not noticing the bulb get any bigger. And I think that takes time, but I also think that there's a few things I can do to try to help them. So I'm gonna do some of that today. So here's a little bit of what they're looking like. As you can see, there's some bigger ones and there's some smaller ones. And this dirt is really compacted. And I think it's because I didn't put anything down, like any leaves, to kind of give it some protection from the heavy rains that we've been having. So I think with all the rain, it's really just compacted down. And you can see here, I did this one already. I started just to loosen up the soil around it, and you can see there's a bulb, so that makes me feel better. But I'm gonna try to loosen up the soil around all these without disturbing the roots. And then I did realize that when I planted these, I think I forgot to put fertilizer in with them because I was so focused on getting the tiny little onion seedlings in the soil. So I'm gonna hit them with some of my water-soluble fertilizer. It is supposed to rain this afternoon, so I probably could put like a granular fertilizer on it, but I want to make quick work of this and get them some nutrition if that's what they're needing. So I'm going to go through and get the water soluble one that I have and sprinkle that on here. So let's try this. All right, here's what they look like after. I went through and just kind of put my finger on either side and just loosened up the soil around it. I think technically what I'm doing is called spooning. I think you're supposed to spoon your onions to help the bulb develop and grow. So some of them look really good. Like I actually uncovered some bulb. So I'm feeling a lot better about it. Hopefully the rainstorm that we're supposed to get this afternoon doesn't just completely undo everything that I did and pack it all down. I probably should go get something to lay down and protect the soil. I don't know, we'll see. I mixed up some Burpee vegetable and plant water soluble fertilizer, so that's what I'm going to be using. If you haven't been following me for too long, this is my first year gardening, my first year growing onions, obviously. So this is new to me, figuring it out as I go. So if you've got onions and they look similar to mine, you know, let's do this together. I'll report back and see if this helps and see what they look like in, you know, a week or so, and hopefully we'll figure this out. Thanks for tuning in with me to help figure out how to grow bigger onions and save the ones that I'm working on. If you have any onion growing tips, please leave them in the comments. I would love to learn how to do this because onions are some of my favorite things. I really love cooking with onions, smelling onions cook. There's nothing better. So yeah, if we could pull off a good onion harvest this year, I'd be very happy. All right, well, thanks. Subscribe if you want to follow along, and like this video if you want to see what other onion tips might come out of the comment section. But yeah, thanks for following along. We'll see you in the next one.